Hey guys. Ooh, that sounded terrible. Hello, how's it going? Streaming again at this ungodly hour. I realize I'm gonna have more time before my workday than I will afterwards, so yeah, we're gonna go with this timing for another day. Today I'm gonna be starting at Apex Coins, so I'm a little short on the power crystal ores, gonna be prioritizing that. Sitting on 146 chaos crystals, good amount of rerolls as well, so we should be looking pretty good to do some scrolling later on, but yeah, we'll get a little bit of experience here, get a little bit more resources, and just relax for the hour pretty much. Also, another good reason to be here is to continue to find pirate gloves and potentially mage overalls as well. After we fucked those pirate gloves up yesterday, I wouldn't mind replacing them. I don't know, Nigel, I don't know, man. I got up and realized that I'm better suited to do a morning stream today than an evening one. No, it's only 7:30, it's not too early, but you know, it's still pretty early. Early for me. I wouldn't really consider myself a morning person. It's just coincidental that at this time there are always at least 2 other streamers. I think weekends they take off, and I've streamed like the 2 weekends. I mean, this is still, you know, Sunday in American time, just to fill the void for the guys that can't be streaming at the moment. There must always be at least one streamer going. Alright, I'll get my tracker up here. I'm kind of curious what my experience rates are here. I don't have any of my mules on this map or anything, it's just straight up farming, but I think I could at least get, should be like 55, maybe even 60, depending if I've improved my rotation. Yeah, sounds about right, Nigel, no worries. Take it easy, take it easy. That'd be the last thing I expect either. Good night, good night, good night. Alright, so yeah, the plan for today is definitely going to go back on the guns and try to make a +4 30% gun. Aside from that, do I have too much else to scroll? Not really, because I haven't really played much between my last stream and now. But we're close to 199, we're getting there, we're just almost 1 level away. What equip are you going to 30 next? The gloves are definitely going to get 30'd, like any gloves we find here. We're pumping at least like 3 30s onto them for Embark. Hats, like, I'm probably just going to use a level 90 hat that I find in 104. I don't want to have to go to Green Cornian specifically to farm them, it's going to be pretty annoying. So, the helmet stat anyway, like, it only isn't a 1 additional stat for the 30%, you don't really want to chuck too many 30s on it, it's pretty long odds. But aside from that, what else am I looking for? I'll need to do the shoes eventually as well. Whenever I'm not on stream or not at my desktop, I try to go to Cold Sharks and farm the shoes for the pirate, level 100 shoes. Like, that's like the mindless grinding I do on the couch, but I don't get to do too much of that, and I bricked all my shoes last stream as well, so I don't have any. But yeah, good to know we can get about 60 mil here. The experience is not bad at all. I'm still choosing to use the Evil Wings here, just for the preferred speed, but sometimes I don't 3-shot them, so I'm not sure. It's probably not ideal. I've just been accustomed to the Evil Wing speed. I missed 2 of them. Shit. This is where like every bit of int that we upgrade all adds up. You're an 81 Hermit at the moment. Not bad, not bad. Where are you farming at the moment as an 81 Hermit? Did I get a yellow equip just now? No, I'm crazy. Never mind. Orange. Same kind. It looks the same. I can't wait to go back on my Outlaw, because I'm going to level it so fast. I'm going to go from like 107 to 150. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I don't think it'll take long at all. Especially if I upgrade a really good gun, you know. All that weapon attack makes all the difference. When you're grinding forever, like, a 10-minute difference in your level up timer feels like the world. I'll just post a cheeky smegger to kick things off. Shawnee Mac, good morning. How's it going, my man? The other thing I'm really looking forward to after I hit 200 is not worrying about my leveling pace and then just like being able to boss when I want to. I still need to work on my rings, I need to work on the belt. All of that does bother me, but it's just not more important than 200 at the moment. Sham, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. You don't stream weekends, right? That's kind of why, like, I'm here to fill the void. Substitute streamer. Oh damn, water heater's busted? Oh, how annoying. Sorry, man. Before I went live, I got my little heated water bottle to keep me company. Yeah, I couldn't function without it. It's so fucking cold, man. Alright, I gotta rebuild. Am I dice ready? I think so. 5? Yeah, not bad. Touche, Shaman. I hope that gets sorted pretty easily. Yeah, Arrowlights, how's it going, man? We are closing in on 200. I'm gonna need the whole week, I think, to get there. Like, today is my Monday. I'm gonna get to 199 today. Can I get any further than that? I'm gonna have a pretty big work week once again. I think the earlier days are gonna be busier. It's possible that I can hit it within the week. I think that's the goal for now, but we'll see how we go. I've also, like, not been farming 100% optimally. I haven't been going to drones anymore. I've been going to 104, and it's maybe like 85, like 15% less experience there. But it's still really good because I need all of the resources. I mean, the goal for this stream, we're just at Apex Cornians because we're short on the power crystal ores, so I'll do a little bit of farming here. Good morning, Nace. Hope you're doing well. I'll do a little bit of farming here. Maybe the full hour, because off stream I'll just grind in 104, but yeah, we just want to build up our Chaos Crystal bundle, and I'll do my scrolling of guns today, last unwelcome guns, hopefully, to close out our gun for the Outlaw, like get a +4, 30% gun. That's the goal. I don't have too many other like non-unwelcome weapons to scroll. But anything we find here we can also scroll later as well. It's just another, you know, hey, I'm alive kind of stream. I won't be able to stream tomorrow, but I will stream the day after that. Like yesterday I did 10 guns. I think it took me about like 7-8 rerolls per gun. It's like 70, 80 Chaos Crystals I need to burn just to do 10 guns. It's kind of a lot, so yeah, these Chaos Crystals burn up really quickly. Not to mention I haven't even used my Dragon Spirits. But you can clearly see, even with just farming like Apex Cornians, I did a lot of Rexen farming too, but I don't need to farm more than one mob for the Spirits and Scales basically. They're pretty abundant. It's the Chaos Crystals I'm going to be bottlenecked on. Holding back a yawn there. So kindly, like, patiently waiting to get anything significant with the Easter egg, which we still haven't got the charm or the weapon. That's been kind of frustrating. I've had hundreds of eggs redeemed. Where would you recommend a 120 IL mage farm for vouchers? I've heard really good things for vouchers specifically at Blood Harps, Javier, because they drop so many scrolls. The spawn is really abundant. You should be able to one-shot them with Ice Strike. I would consider that probably to be better than Gobbies at the moment, especially if you don't have Magic Crash. Try out the Blood Harps. The experience is not good, but you know, you're asking for vouchers. You saw Misusing started playing Chronostory? That's crazy. I do know him, I do know him. I don't really follow any GMS streamers, but I obviously know the name. You know, these are some big names. He's a much bigger name than Nero. I don't really know, you know, who knows, but there could only be a good thing having streamers play Chronostory, like larger streamers, to bring some more recognition to the game. Yeah, let me know how you go. Hopefully my assertion is correct, but it should be very good there. I think so. True, yeah. Guys like him are going to be streaming the classic beta, and Alright, probably very temporary. Kobe plays a little too? I don't know who that is actually. Maybe I'm not in the loop enough. Iceling Guns. It's still not ringing any bells. I don't follow Global enough. I see whatever clips come up on like the Maple Weekly clips or whatever. Maybe that's about it. It just like gives me a little dosage of, you know, what the GMS life is like, and yeah, I don't know, man. Ugh. Just all RNG, all cubing, all, you know, money burning. But I only like to like watch it as a guilty pleasure, just to appreciate what we don't have to deal with here. I think that's the best way of putting it. Any rank system on this server? Tommy Art. No, there's not at the moment. Sounds like you're describing Chrono there. As in RNG Fest? Chronostory? In ways, Skater Dragon. Like the events and stuff, heavily RNG based. But I would argue it's not as RNG dependent as many other games, and the events that are RNG dependent, they're not like game breaking events. You know, if you don't roll well in these events, it's not that big of a deal. Like the Easter one specifically, it's a metal with like one weapon attack, no big deal. It's a cosmetic weapon. Sorry, yeah, metal or a cosmetic weapon. There's not much at stake here for the RNG. Even though there's a lot of RNG, there's not too much at stake. Whereas if I were playing a game that, you know, time limited item, had lots of power on it, and I had to worry about, you know, yeah, FOMO, precisely, FOMO at stake. There's always FOMO at stake, and I'm more guilty of that than anyone, man. I desperately want anything time limited. I do have that FOMO. $16 fame FOMO, I heard about that. It's kind of crazy that he changed the fame on one of the quests. Why would that even need to be changed? Because fame doesn't even matter in the game. Yeah, I got a stalker. Who cheats up? I don't know, man. I'm gonna get to all the quests after I'm hitting 200, and then I'm gonna realize that I'm one fame short, and I'm not gonna be happy about it. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. I did all the quests as well, like up to... Oh yeah, when Orbis came out. I didn't do Orbis. Wait, I didn't even do all the Victoria Island ones. That's weird. There was a good suggestion, instead of these 0.5 events, it should be collect 2,000 eggs to get the item. I don't mind if there's some sort of, you know... This is a friend, by the way. I don't mind if there is a guarantee at the very end for like the heavy grinders. What I honestly thought, I don't mind RNG. I honestly don't know what the solution is because, and I think my inventory is full, right? No, it's not. These events were so grindy. The Mardi Gras event, getting that red mask was absolute torture, right? Do we all remember that for the guys that were playing back then? Shamana and I are like some of the biggest grinders, and we can barely get like one red mask for the entire event. Not to mention, when you're getting the red mask, it was a 1 in 4 chance that you can get it with a slot. It's like, it's impossible. So, I think the events, the odds of the events were like, that event in particular, the odds of actually getting what you wanted from that event was so low. I don't mind a guarantee. I wonder if in this event the guarantee was actually 2,000 eggs, how many people could farm that? That would be very difficult. That would be so difficult. Maybe like, the idea itself is fine, that number, probably a little crazy. Depends how many people you want to be able to complete the event at the end of the day, right? Like, should the top 5% get it, top 10% get the best thing? I don't know, man. It's a tough line to set, honestly. So many people didn't even get close with the reds. Yeah, their drop rate was atrocious. 1% is insane. 1%, you need to find 10 of them. 1% and you need 10 ETCs to redeem 1 chance. It was fucking insane. It's like 1% of 1%. Astronaut, how's it going, man? Good to see you. What is up? We're just farming Apex Cornians today. I wanted to mix it up instead of going to Corridor 104. I'm looking decent on deck saws, you know, I've got a good amount of deck saws. Sorry, I just converted everything, so I got 146 Chaos Crystals. But yeah, I've farmed a lot of resources. We should have a lot to work with when we do scrolling today. Yeah, maybe like 200, 300 for the time limit, and more like, and more for permanent cosmetics, I don't know. Yeah, setting that line is really hard, but there's obviously a line there that's like practical and good for everyone. Hair not hair, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see another streamer on Chronostory as well. Your thumbnails, I definitely envy your thumbnails. I wish I could make the thumbnails a bit better. I don't know what you use to make them, but you know, if you want to enlighten me, I want to improve my thumbnail game. It's never good to make the game for people who play 10 hours a day. Yeah, I agree, but at the same time, like, what would the structure of an event be that doesn't benefit playing more, you know? Like, I can't even... Yes, I agree with the issue, and at the same time, it's like, what the fuck is the solution? I don't know. You're using ChatGPT to create them, damn. Looks like I gotta, you know, incorporate that. They look really good. I'm just screenshotting them and then getting in Canva, man. I'm fucking backyard thumbnails right here. Alright, I think my channel's pretty empty. There's a lot of people here now. I just want to check the timer of the Kentosaurus. It's spawned. Oh, hello. Oh, Canadian's here too. Hello. Oh, he's not taking it? Oh, oh, it's low as fuck. Oh, I'm not gonna get it. Oh, no. Oh, damn. Yeah. Damn, we missed out just by a little bit. He was killing the boss while like farming the mobs and just using arrow rain to hit the very top. That's kind of funny. Like he wasn't even getting hit. Yeah, of course. You know, there's not too many Chrono streamers, so you know, we kind of gotta support one another. I'm always in Shamana and Kenny stream whenever I can. I'm a big lurker though. I don't really like talk too much in other people's streams. Don't want to hijack the attention. Alright, after this, let's rebuff, and then I'll hand in my eggs, see if we get anything with those eggs. We love Chrono streamers. Yeah. There's not too many options at the moment, you know? You have to be here right now. There is no one else. I think all this is sellable, and then... Alright, we'll go for the eggs now. I'd love to see a guild chat added. Guild chat tab got added to the game. What? No. No, that's a lie. I'm looking now. Where can I find that? I'll look another time, but that's insane if so. Oh, you mean like here? You mean like here? Oh, damn. You mean here? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. That's exciting. Alright, let's hand in our 50 Easter eggs, see if we get anything. Did I do it? What? Oh, space in my use inventory. Oh, okay. Sorry, that'll be one moment. Alright. Oh, I got too many reindeer milk. Let's put those away. I have way too many scrolls. Alright, I'll quickly do a little bit of this. Sorry about that. That is exciting though. Yeah, they're actively thinking about it. I like that. I like that a lot. That's what the game's really missing. That's the only downside, you know, the lack of socialization. Discord is one thing, but not everyone wants to use Discord. Alright, that should be enough. 50 eggs, can we get anything good? No, just a couple of baby chicks. No problem. Alright, back to the grind. Three, 4? 4's pretty good. Drop rate? Yeah, sure. Not too fussy when I'm farming here. Alright. Yeah, that's really exciting. Guilds? Could you imagine? But guild trading soon? No, absolutely not. Like, respectfully, it's just like, well, we cannot be trusted, the people cannot be trusted, and we can't regulate ourselves. No fucking way. If they fix botting, I don't mind bringing back trading. Yeah, absolutely, me too, but I don't know the botting will ever be fixed. Yeah, I reckon like, if our server could operate independently of the Asia server, then absolutely, we can bring back trading. You know, we can regulate the economy like between ourselves. Because there's not enough botters in NA to justify not trading, but it's the impact of Asia. All that miso is gonna get fucking exported, all those items are all coming to NA, man. We can't have nice things. We just can't. NA can. We can take care of ourselves. I'll use this lie detector button, you know, we'll take care of it, but I can't promise anything beyond that. Kinda sucked. You had a friend start playing and couldn't bless him with mage items. Had to watch him struggle. Yeah, I know. Especially for those of us that played earlier that had the experience of trading. To go from that to not having trade is very hard. It's very hard. It's made many people quit, and I understand. The game is far too enjoyable, far too polished for me to ever want to quit for that kind of reason. But I understand. No Xeno for you, Sham. Alright, about halfway in right now. Do another half an hour here. And then we'll move on to scrolling. I'm considering also using my Gachapon tickets. I'm not sure about that. I think I would only ever look for like one more earring to build out a second earring for like my third character. It's not necessary though, but is there anything worth saving it for? I don't know, man. It feels like so long away that we're gonna get another Gachapon. I think the question I gotta ask myself is if I'm actually gonna play my Bowman, which is like my third character and second mule. I don't know about it. I didn't really enjoy it. I wouldn't mind deleting it actually, but I don't see myself doing that. If we get guild trading, it should be like 1 to 3 strike system. If you invite botters, hackers, etc. to your guild, the whole guild gets banned. Yeah, that's definitely one of the ideas that like they wanted to implement if they were considering guild trading. Like they went back and forth about what the options for actually maintaining guild trading would be. That's a reasonable option. I just feel like it's so hard to regulate. Like how do you stop one person's actions, if they're like malicious? Just punishing the entire guild. Like, I act nice to you, but I don't like you. I join your guild, I ruin your reputation, your guild gets punished, kind of thing. Feels like there's no counterplay towards that. And, you know, you've seen the Discord, we can argue about some of the dumbest things on the planet. Like, there are some argumentative people, so... yeah, I don't know. It sounds good in theory, but can it be applied? Not sure. Once you level your IL to 200, you should just create another IL and level to 200 again. Great idea, Astronaut. Yep, I'd love to go through this again. Fantastic idea. Honestly, I think I would enjoy the part of that until I hit third job and realize I'm trapped in the very same maps I was, you know, trying to get out of. I would enjoy going through first and second again, to be honest. Because I would do it so much quicker now, and there's so many new things about the first and second, you know, leveling experience, and you know, Aqua Road, Omega Sector, all that stuff. But after that, oh hell no. Could not hold back that yawn. Still haven't fully woken up yet. Oh, I got coffee. I gotta finish my coffee. You'd probably have to keep your guild small to avoid this issue. Yeah, pretty much. You pretty much have to know everyone you're adding to your guild. But like, imagine this in Asia, people just, you know, selling spots in their guild for items and that sort of thing. Okay, they break some rules, you know, like, can we really punish everyone? Maybe, I'm not sure, but you just know that people are gonna like push the boundaries of that kind of system. I know exactly the people I'd have in, you know, my guild in Chronostory. It'd be a very trusting, you know, high trust guild. But not everyone can operate that way. Alright, I think I'm 33 minutes in and I've got like 2%. If even that. Like, it's not quick. I need to time the cheap Kentosaurus properly. I'm gonna go back and check it out. If it's not there, I can just do the other bosses. It spawned. Oh, hello. Alright, and then I'll actually get the timer for next time. And I usually kill Manon while I'm here as well, because I get an extra like 15 seconds before I can teleport back. Nothing, that's okay. Chaos Crystal, nice. And we're back. Got a blue glove. I think any gloves over 13. This one is 9. I'm getting nothing today. That's okay. We've got time. One, 6. 6 is not bad. We'll take that. Alright, I'll definitely do some scrolling of the Dark Varshoes today. I've got a lot of Chaos Crystals and I don't really want to do more than 10 guns. So, see if we can improve on the Dark Varshoes. I saw one of my friends get like 20 stat shoes. I'd like to go for 20 and above. But it's one of those like patient items. It takes a long time to roll. I think it's like 1 in 400 or something on average to get 20 and over. Could even be more than that. I think Kentosaurus should be out. Nice. Solo Horntail win! Waiting for that boss to come out. When it comes out, yeah, it won't stand a chance. Easy solo. Chaos Crystal, not bad. What's the number one change you'd like to see? That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Let me have a think about that. You're goddamn right. Number one change I'd like to see. I've always had a bunch of like small suggestions, but I've never needed to rank them, and none of them ever really felt that significant. They're just like optimizations or improvements. Large number one change? I think it's a general theme of just, and it's too late to go back on, so maybe it's like a moot point, but we're just way too strong. I think everything, like, either the mobs should not have given us as much experience as they should have given, or all of their health should have been like twice as high for the same experience. We've progressed too fast, too quickly in this game, and I kind of wish we never progressed as quickly, but it's not a change, it's not a proposed change, because like it just is what it is. It's like the pace of the game, it's unique to Chronostory. So it's not even a suggestion, so I don't think it applies. I've liked all the fundamental, features of Chronostory. It hasn't really been open for criticism. But my feedback is like, it applies to everything as well. Like Gachapon being released way too early. The Skull Voucher vendor system, while it's a really good system, I just feel like the conversion rate is far too easy. And maybe it just feels like it's easy for me, because many other players are like paycheck to paycheck, but I've been saving for so long and I have a lot built up. I don't know, I feel like everything should have just taken slightly longer, been slightly slower. The progression in this game was like way too quick. And then understandably, they can't develop content at a pace that fits that pace. At a pace that, matches that. And then we run into these like content droughts, which are inevitable. They're not anyone's fault, but it's the tempo of the game being so quick that like I don't personally love. I think at this point in the game, something that's realistic is just like, all the bosses should just be a lot more difficult. They should have one-shot mechanics, reflect mechanics, things that actually need you to pay attention to the game in order to complete. But once again, same theme, game feels a little bit too easy right now. I can face tank Penis, face tank Xeno. Yeah, I need to increase the difficulty on the game. I didn't think that one through before I said that. Yep, I want a 1 hour bossing session. Yeah, I mean, it need not be that long, but it should be difficult. But yeah, the good old days of like, 1 hour sack raids, I don't really want that to be a thing. That's a little bit much. But definitely somewhere in between. I don't face tank Penis. Where would you suggest to go as a level 84 Hermit? There's one of two spots. Either Chief Graves in Omega Sector, which is probably going to be the safest play. They're still really, really good for Hermits. Even a lot of like high level Hermits still go there. Alternatively, you can also go to Rissle Squids, but I'd be very concerned as a level 84 Hermit that you'll get one shot there. So I think like Chief Greys are the best spot to go. They obviously spawn the Bernard Greys as well. They're really good horizontal map. Yeah, it's not even close. Like, it's a clear, easy answer for Hermits. Yeah, don't have the HP for Wrestle. Yeah, a little too early for that then. So, definitely Chief Greys. I assume you're safe to farm Chief Greys. Probably shouldn't get one shot there. Hopefully. Not sure what HP I need. Yeah, if it doesn't go well, do let me know. There are plenty of other alternatives, and Aziris, thank you very much for the following, I appreciate it. I think like Plations are a good compromise in the meantime. They buffed the spawn of that mob. There's like a hidden street mob for the Plations, and it used to be really bad because the mob rate was terrible. You'd go to Gobbies for a bit. Chief Race hit like 2400. Oh. Yeah, good to know, thanks Super Petty. If you can't survive 2400, well, yeah, you're kind of in for it. I think Gobbies is a little bit annoying for Hermits to get around the map, but it can't be that bad. Like, Hermits not having very much vertical range on their skills is definitely gonna hurt. Yeah, they are pretty toxic. Saw that answer coming. Yeah, I think Plations are pretty underrated. Thank you guys both for the follow. Super Petty as well. Alright, so like, I'm gonna do another 3 minutes here, finish this buff cycle out, and then I'm gonna move to... I'm gonna do some rerolling and some scrolling. $13 mil experience an hour on Gobbies as a Hermit? I feel like we can surpass that pretty well. As long as you're safe at Chiefs, it's undoubtedly the best spot. Undoubtedly. Bryson Ultra, how's it going? The difference between Chronostory and Modern MapleStory? Yeah, sure. So, where do I begin? I mean, I can only speak to what Chronostory is now and not really what Modern MapleStory is now. All I know about Modern MapleStory, because I don't play, it just looks crazy to me. It's full map attacks everywhere. It's zero skill gameplay. Correct me if I'm wrong, you know, but that's the impression I get as a viewer. Chronostory, however, is, yeah, you know, it's the characters are a lot weaker respectfully to the mobs, like, you know, full map attacks or anything. But alright, let me go through some of the unique stuff. All the second job skills, every class got a mobbing skill, so every class has been like meticulously balanced, and they all have pretty good second job leveling skills. That's part one. It is a reboot server, so we had trading, we don't anymore, and instead of that we got this scroll voucher exchange system that if you get any shitty scrolls that you don't actually like, you can come in and grab this and exchange any of the ones you don't want and trade them for the ones that you do want. So it's catered to reboots, like it's catered to individual gameplay now. There's still party play, but there's no party quests or anything like that. Party play is not so commonly used just because there are not that many maps that is better to party in that it is not better to solo in. What else can I talk about in Chronostory? I've been asked this question like so many times and I don't really have a rehearsed answer, but there's just a whole bunch of really good quality of life fixes. You know, you don't need to go to FM to sell any of your gear. You can just go to the trade and then trade Cody. You can increase your inventory space for free. The cash shop is very generous. All you really need to buy in this game is a pet and an auto buff, and it's really, really cheap. There's so many other things. It's MapleStory Classic but reboot style, yeah, pretty much. And it wasn't always that way, but that's the direction of the game at the moment. There's so many other things I can talk about, but I'm like blanking on what makes Chronostory so great. I know I'm struggling to articulate it. If you made a YouTube video giving your sales pitch on Chrono, I know, right? You remember last time I gave you the sales pitch, Nate, and you were like, oh my god, that sales pitch was so good. And then we got you in for like an hour. But through no fault of the game, that was a you issue. Alright, so we're done with scrolling. I'll just give in the remainder of my coins and eggs, even though it's not many. And then let's do this. Let's start with the re-rolling today. I'm gonna re-roll the bar shoes. These are my prized possession. I'll think of more reasons for why I love Chronostory as we do some rolling. But I'm gonna start with the rolling first. I'm going to burn, let's pre-allocate like 50 crystals. All the other crystals are gonna go towards the last unwelcome gun, but I'm gonna set aside 50 crystals to do these dark bar shoes and see if we can get anything good on them. This is also a new feature that was added to the game. I haven't been able to use it much because I'm being very selective about what I want to use it on, but you can amass 3 currencies, the spirits, the scales, and the chaos crystals. All 3 combined, 1 of each, can amass to 1 reroll of the stats on a clean equipment. These are like the rarest mage equipment because they don't drop from anything, but they're the best shoes in the game at the moment, so this is what we're going to be working on, and again, I'm pre-allocating 50 crystals for this, so let's see how we go. It's locked, okay. Thank you very much. We're probably looking for like 20 and above, but if I get 19, I'll think about it. And again, the odds of any of this is extremely low, so, you know, odds are we're not going to hit, but that's okay. We gotta pump all the attempts into this. Pretty much if it's purple, then it's noteworthy. If it's blue, it's okay, but it usually won't be close enough to what we want. It basically needs to be purple or higher. Insta yellow shoe, could you imagine? I don't think I've seen yellow base equipment that's like level 90 and above. Turn all the game sounds a bit louder now that we're doing scrolling. I got it now. So I tap this 5 times. Oh, it's purple. How good can it possibly be? Does it need to be yellow to be like 20 and above? I don't know. 873, 18. It's good. But is it my end game shoe? Not really. What I could do is consider using my Gachapon on another dark bar shoe and just use this for now. Like, it's not bad. It's pretty nice. Get another shoe? Yeah, exactly right. Okay, let's do that because I want to use a better shoe for now. This at least gives me 3 stat for now. Yeah, it's better than my reds. I have blue Nelly shoes that are 17 stat and it would only be 1 stat more than that. However, those only rolled 2 jump, so this extra 3 stat is definitely going to help for just my 104 grinding. So yeah, let's do that. We're going to lock this and then we're going to go to a linear Gachapon and try to find another pair. Hey buddy. I guess inevitably I need to scroll it as well. It would only be a disaster if we don't scroll 3 out of 5 on the shoes, because we need at least 6 jump. And if anyone doesn't know why, I won't bother to explain, but it's very important that we get 6 jump on these shoes. So I should have some shoe mobilities here. No? I do. It is very important that this goes 3 out of 5. I don't need more than that, but I most certainly cannot tolerate less than that, so I'll be very sad if we don't get 3. Nice. Nice. Easy. I mean, I might as well do shoe avoidability now. I don't need more than 6. Let's just do shoe avoidability. Why not, yeah? Alright, Sham, we're on the same page. I like it, brother. Dark. No. Ease up. I will do the rest here. 2 avoid, 1 accuracy. Sure, why not? Oh, 5 out of 5? Oh, beautiful. That's a sexy shoe. That is sexy. Look at the stats on that. It's like every stat in the game. That's sexy. I like it. Save slots in case you need more in future. Oh, I should have listened to you. Thanks, G. Thanks. Alright, so we want another pair now, because we're going to continue re-rolling and try to improve upon 18 stats, but that's a really good baseline. That's a really, really good baseline. Alright, let's do it. I can just sell these now. Yeah. I'll just sell them. Don't need them. Alright, let's do it. So I've got 588 gacha. I guess I can burn all of it, you know? 200 when? Probably the end of the week. I'll get 199 off stream today. It's not going to be a long stream, but I should be on target for 200 at the end of the week. Should. Alright, we're looking just for the dark bar shoes. Is the shoe rare? It's like 1 in 470. It's reasonably rare, but on average I should hit with the amount of thingos that I have. And then if we find a purple Ciara, that's the only other special glove that we might consider re-rolling, because that's like 18 max stat. So that one we could also consider like holding. Alright, nothing here. I can sell everything, right? I'm not crazy. It's weird to like just be looking for one item. It's weird to like burn my tickets here. It feels wrong in a way, but it just has to be done. Like there's no other way to get the shoes. And there's nothing else to use my Gachapon on, so like it doesn't even feel that bad. Oh, the blue hat? It was ugly though. It's ugly and like, yeah, it's... I mean, it doesn't drop anywhere, right? That's why it's pretty cool, but still. Oh, the 100 hat. Did I get a... Oh, I got one too. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh well. Bye-bye. Almost. Dark Varuna. Dark bar shoes, please. Every roll I lose 1 mil. I don't know what's gonna happen next time I find a 19 stat shoe. Am I gonna be tempted to hold it again? Probably. When in reality I just want 20 and above. Is this your favorite class? It definitely is my favorite class. I've always been like a mage enthusiast. And an ice mage enthusiast. Ice lightning enthusiast for that matter. I mean, I did play a bit of priest, but I never played fire poison. Like, I've always been an ice lightning enthusiast. 2 red bar shoes, I know, a bit of a tease. We could have been done and dusted a while ago now, but that's okay. I mean, I haven't even used that many. It's been like 200 actually. It's been a little more than not many. Alright, drive by, nothing. Boom, 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 boom. Back here. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know this song, but I like it. Just letting it autoplay. But you get me though, Nace. You're in sync with my playlist. I mean, what happens if I don't find it in all my tickets? Am I buying more tickets? Like, fuck no. If I use all my tickets and I don't find it, I don't reroll any more shoes today. Red bar gloves? What do you mean? Not a thing. Oh, the red tiara. When you called it red bar gloves. You're so rich, who cares? I know, but like, it's just my philosophy. I'm just telling myself, cause like, I'm gonna get more gacha tickets, so they're just gonna sit dormant eventually, you know? In my mind, I can only justify it, gee, if you can have 100 mil by the time you want to spend it. I mean, possibly. But like, I'm not that desperate for this item, you know what I mean? Ooh, blue bar gloves! Said Fluid Nexus. Just teasing. Anything at level 100 ties the bar? Yeah, no, I know. I don't know why CR is like its own item set, basically, for the gloves only. Alright, well. Surely we're almost done with, How many tickets do we have left? 237? Still a lot. Still a lot to go through. What are you even looking for? We're looking specifically for another pair of these Dark Fast shoes because before we were re-rolling the stats on them, but we found an upgrade. Therefore, you can't re-roll scrolled items. You need another pair of the same shoes to do more re-rolling on it. We got 18 stats, but I want to improve on it later. So I need another pair to actually re-roll on. It's just that. That's the only thing we're looking for here. So it's kind of, you know, long odds, but yeah, we gotta go for it. There's nothing else to go for. Again, it feels so bad. This is the purple CR I was talking about. This is like the only glove that can roll a max of 9-9. I think I'll hold on to that. It's very rare. That's about the only other thing that might be worth holding here. I believe in RNGs as you got this. Thank you very much, Echo. Honestly, like, I'm not even sweating it that much. It's not a big deal. There are many other things that are a bigger deal to me right now. This is kind of like, would be nice to have, but yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to get it eventually anyway, just with how much we're farming. Boom. Boom, 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 boom! We got it. Let's go. I mean, just in the nick of time, that was about average. Yeah, that took like almost like 500. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we can go back to Livery now. And continue rolling it. We got another... I said I go down to 100 Chaos Crystals. We got another 30 rolls to do. That's good. That's good news. Alrighty. Unlock. And let's continue rolling it. Pretty much not going to look unless it's blue, but even then it probably needs to be purple. So I'm just going to keep rolling until I find one of those colors. Orange. Blue, but it's only 14. That was 15, not bad. Blue up to 15 is getting there. Purple? 17. So close. So close. Alright, let's keep going. We're getting close, we're getting close. 16 on blue, wow. What's the color tiers? White, oh sorry, grey, white, orange, blue, purple, yellow, green. If we ever see yellow and green, we know that we've got a fucking gold mine right there. But even purple can still be really good, so yeah. Purple will probably need to be the requirement. Alright, how many do I have left? 12 more, and then we're gonna stop there. I gotta set a daily limit, like any reasonable gambler, we gotta set daily limits. I have a pair of yellow 90 thief gloves, nice. Yellow incoming, I hope so. Eric C, thanks for the sub on YouTube. 14. Alright, 6 more rolls, 6 more rolls. Blue. Alright, 3 more rolls. I think I gotta mute my alerts. It always does this thing where it like repeats alerts from a while ago. Alright, so 3 more rolls, 3 more rolls. Blue, not good enough. 2 more. Our last reroll for the day. Okay, that'll do. Hey, we still got a really nice shoe. That is sexy. That has like 7 different lines, 8 different lines on it. So it's pretty nice. Haven't been on MS in forever. Gacha drops some monsters now. It does. That was a change a while ago. Like Gachapon tickets became a global drop. At a pretty low drop rate, Eric, but still, yeah, you can get them. You can also get Chaos Crystals directly as global drops now. That was like the most recent change. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff going on in Chronostory at the moment. With one goal, we'll move on to the other. So I gotta keep this locked. I'll put that in my storage, and then we're gonna move on to the Outlaw to scroll, like to craft and scroll some guns. I'll put these away for now. Alright. So let's craft some guns. Sorry, one sec, just responding to a message and we're good to go. Hello? How much magic attack has that weapon? This is my Evil Wings. Plus 5 30%, and we just made this like semi-recently, so yeah, this was a really good addition for me. Alright. It does take a little bit of time to craft these, it's a little annoying, so bear with me. Craft, gun. I'll do 10 of these once again. Level 198 in Chronostory. Yes, E-man. Yes. I've been playing since day one, you know? Really good addition, my day is ruined. Oh, I'm sorry, Ice Drop. I so badly wanted things to go poorly for me so that you could enjoy watching me suffer. Not today, buddy, I'm sorry. Alright, that's 10. Let's upgrade all of these. It'll take a little bit of time, bear with me. I think it might be quicker if I put it like this, like here, and then do this and this and this. Yeah. Have you been playing every hour of every day since launch? Strong statement. No, not really. I've definitely played much less than a lot of the other guys that have got to 200 already. I say a lot, there's not many, there's only like 3. But I've just been really, really efficient. Like, I'm all about the efficiency. I've got a Holy Symbol, I've got a bunch of meals that help me, you know, I just play the game as well as I can. It's more so that like the areas that got released slowly, like Omega Sector being released, they were some of the strongest maps that we've ever seen in the game. They were so fucking broken. Alright, almost done through all these guns. Sorry. But I've been asking them, please, let me craft a last done weapon in one click. But no, you know, we gotta go down this route. Do you think it's not too late to nerf Omega? Oh, no, I think it's too late, G. The damage is done, like what's it gonna do? It's just gonna sharpen new players. Yeah, I think it's too late. Makes it hard to make new maps that everyone can already get to 200 there fast. I agree, I don't like the outcome, but I don't see any why we would change it at this point. I wish it got changed, absolutely, but it does feel a bit late at this point. Alright, let's reroll some of these guns. I'm not going to be like too pedantic about what I want the stats to be, but it at least needs to be like 79 with high base stat. 81 is good, we'll take that. 80 with no substat is probably fine. Like again, I'm not... The scrolls are going to do all the work, okay? I'm not overly concerned about the substats. 82, no main stat, is fine. 77 is not fine. What if fault drop level requirement is 200? That would be wild. 81, nice. $80, like, are we gonna settle for this? Yeah, probably. Like, that's honestly the mood I'm feeling. Like, Chaos Crystals are so... I need it for everything. For my shoes, I want to, like, reroll a bunch of other shit. I don't know how I'm rolling no decks on all of these guns. Like, no decks on all of these guns is wild, but... At least I'm getting through this in, like, a lot less Chaos Crystals, which I just need to do. $81 is fine. I might even do another 10 after this if the scrolls go badly, and if I still have a lot of Chaos Crystals, which I probably do. Hey, can this one be done, please? Yeah, thank you. Alright, perfect. I mean, they're not the best guns, because none of them rolled high dex, which is insane. But they all are 80 plus, and that's good enough for me. Let's get them onto our Outlaw, and then we'll scroll them. Let's also do this hat while we're here, why not? What's my current hat? 21, it's abysmal. Because I don't really want to farm the level 100 hat, so... I don't know, I'll kick this off with a 30. No bitch. Okay. Do I have any helmet dexes in my inventory? Surely I do, right? Surely I do. Int? No. No, 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 no. How about over here? Helmet int? No? Really? Really? Okay. What am I looking for? I don't know. It's gonna be an upgrade either way, probably. Hey. Alright, now I'm pissed off. 16 with 3 to go. 330s? Nah, it's done, it's done. Fuck it. Alright, gun time. How many meals will you have in Classic? I don't think I'll be able to make many meals, Pwn. And that's the reason why I like MapleStory World so much, because the client is accessible on mobile on BlueStacks, but if we have to have a standalone client, I don't think I can have more than one mule. I've got my laptop to my left, and that's about it, right? So yeah, it's going to be very difficult. Anyway, let's do one tap on all of these guns and then see where that leaves us. I'm hearing some passes. I'm hearing another pass. That's pretty good. Can we get one more? Nope. This one, this one. Fuck. I think I got 3 passes. This one, and this one. They're not very good though. This one is still white somehow, so yeah, these are not my best guns, but if we can get 430s to pass, it might not matter. Can use VMs, but it's a lot of work. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. And that's the reason I was never that enthused about Classic. Like, I like the MapleStory Worlds platform too much. I'm too dependent on it. Alright, let's see if we can get another tap on these. A boom! Boom! Nice, 2 in a row on that one. And this one. Okay. This one's probably dead because it was so bad to begin with. This one, however, I have some hope. Yeah, fuck it, I need another 10 of these at least. Alright, don't fuck me. Back to the drawing board. I'm gonna do another 10. I think that'll be the last thing I do today. 10 more guns and we'll call it a day. I gotta get to work anyway. Damn, buying gun 30s. Yeah, no bitch. No bitch. Alright, we can swap over. Yep. Alright, we'll smelt everything. And then let's run it back. Let's run it back. $10 more, please. Thank you, Kay. Thank you very much. Let's upgrade all of these. Please let me craft a last weapon in 1 click. Life would be so much easier, wouldn't it, guys? Feels like I was just here 5 minutes ago. Alrighty, let's run it back. How many chaos crystals do we have left? 67, yeah, that's a good amount. Good amount. 80, like, sure, we'll take it. Nope. 82, beautiful. Nice. $79 with 4. Like, fuck it. Today I'm feeling generous, I'm gonna let that through. I'm not letting this through, it has no substat. $14.77, no. 82, nice. $81, cool. 82.5, nice. We're progressing nicely. 80, yep, that'll do. $82, beautiful. $79 with 12, that'll do. Please, one more, please. Oh my lord, it won't go off grey. Alright. Alright, that'll do. Alright, here we go, here we go. I'll be implementing a reroll again, quality of life scene. Balte, privileged to have you here. Good to see you. That's fantastic, yeah, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I've kind of like gotten used to it, but yeah, it would be really, really nice and time saving. So we appreciate you. On behalf of the community, we appreciate you. Alright, yeah, G and I were like huge on that one being a really good feature. Let's move these guns over. Alright, and swap over to the outlaw. Time to stock up on the crafting materials. Touche, touche. Alrighty, we're good to go. Let's do it. I will need a lot more gun 30s. I'll get another like 20, 15. And good luck to us. This will be the last thing we do today, so when it goes poorly, as it inevitably does, that will be okay, but yeah, we'll leave it there after this one. And you will see me back in 2 days. Good start, good start. We're gonna one-tap everything to get us going. Boom. Nice. The 82.5? The precious one? No. Rip, rip, rip. Ooh, not good, not good, not good. One more, please. No. Just one more, please. Oh my lordy. Please? Really? I got 2 out of 10? That's so bad. 2? Was it 2? It was 2, right? That's so bad. Alright, alright. See if we can get 2 in a row. You son of a... Ugh! Oh my god. It's not my day today. It's not my day. Please! Another stream, another day, same shit. Alright. That'll probably do for us today. I gotta get to work, honestly. I usually don't stream at this hour anyway. That was like 10 fails in a row. Yeah, it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. Welcome to, you know, this is my daily dose of failage. Anyway, is anyone online in the Chronostory category? I'm gonna have a quick look. Probably not. No, that's okay. Alright, guys, from me. Thank you very much for tuning in as always. I appreciate you all. When I do stream in 2 days' time, it will be back at my regular timing, which will usually be too late for most of you. But yes, have a nice day to everyone. Thank you guys very much. Bye-bye.